Chester County teenager is once again helping his neighbors get into the holiday spirit with extreme decorations.
So we first met him a couple of months ago when he wowed all of us really with his over-the-top spooky Halloween decorations, and now he's outdone himself for Christmas. CBS News Philadelphia's Wakisha Bailey is live in Coatesville. Not only has he gone above and beyond with decorating, but there's also a component of giving back, which we love. Wakisha, good morning.
Oh, Janelle, Jim, good morning, you guys. And you know what? That's the one thing that I do love about the Venziel family, especially Joe. For everything that he does, it's always done with a purpose. So this isn't their food, you guys, just so you know. We're looking at all of these donations. So, Joe, talk to us about what are we looking at here? Where's this all going?
So we are collecting for the Chester County Food Bank this Christmas season. And basically, we set up an online fundraiser, and we set up bins to collect at my local ice rinks. And we worked with the Quakers organization and the Shanahan Hockey organization to collect as much as we could. And we were able to get together 264 material items and $1,680 in cash donations, which will all go to underprivileged families in Chester County. So it's very local, and we're able to get within our community to help those who, can't afford food this holiday season.
That is so great. And why is that so important to you?
Well, it's always been important to me to make sure that the display has more purpose than just bringing joy to people. So, of course, we want to, express that idea of peace and love and joy to everyone who comes to see the display. But we also want to be able to give back to our community since they've done so much for us with the lights.
And speaking of that display, you guys, even though we're inside of the home, the main attraction is really on the front lawn. So we do have some video playing right now, Joe. So that was all you. Again, tell us about, everything that we're looking at outside.
Yeah, so you're looking at 184 items on the front lawn. And I don't have an actual light count, but I would say upwards of 10,000 lights. And then you're looking at 132 of those vintage plastic blow molds. And they've been collected over the years from online and Facebook and yard sales and antique stores and all over the place to just create the perfect Christmas experience.
Yeah. Now, Joe, the last time I checked, you were 15, right? Are you still 15?
I'm still 15.
Okay, so why vintage?
Well, I've always loved it. The Habermans over at the Wagontown Fire Company do a display similar, and it inspired me when I was very little. And I just like those vintage decorations, so now I incorporate them into my own display.
And you know what? Kudos to your parents, because we're just going to take over your home right now, because before we go, you guys, you have to just check out this vintage display of Santa Claus. Wow. I mean, and you're still collecting.
I am still collecting. So it started out in 2012, and I got my first one, and it was supposed to be I get one every year. Now we have 46 of them. I'm not 46, so I don't know what happened, but it just keeps growing. I keep getting them from different people. My grandmom gives me Santa Clauses, my grandfather.
Oh, beautiful. And you know what, Joe, I'm not going to go without putting your parents, on air today, because whose mom and dad are going to wear a onesie this early? And look how cool Joe looks, too, The only thing is, you guys, I've been here a few times, and you still haven't gotten me a onesie. But before we go, we have to ask you, how proud are you of Joe? I mean, this is amazing.
Joe is a very unique child, and he always does nothing but bring joy to us, always giving to other people, always thinking of everybody else besides himself.
And Dad, one thing that you did say is that Joe picks out the items and you drive all over the U.S. to go and get them, correct?
Yes. I have driven. I'm a road salesman, so while I'm on the road making customer visits, I may be picking up something in Connecticut or Massachusetts or upstate New York, that he has found through Marketplace or something that's perfect for his display. Now,
before my producers yell at me, just one more question, Joe. Okay, we've seen the haunted house that you've done. We are now looking at these Christmas displays. What is next?
Well, we just hope to, keep growing the collection. Like I said, when you were here at Halloween time, we want to turn that into a business. But Christmas, we want just to be, no profit. We want just people to come out and enjoy it, and we want to keep growing the display. And, hopefully we can make it on the Great Christmas Light Fight one day.
Okay.
I don't know.
Are you guys going to take a break after the holidays now?
Yes, we'll have about a 1-month break, and then we're back at it with the, Halloween.
Don't look at Joe. Look at Mom and Dad. Are we going to take a break?
Absolutely not. He'll start drawing his sketches for his haunted house probably by the end of January.
Okay, and so from what I'm hearing, you guys, he actually already has a theme for the haunted house, but I'm not going to even give it away yet. I'm not going to tell him. I'm not going to tell him. Should we? Are you going to tease it? Give a hint. Just a hint.
All right. So a good hint, I would say, is like a ghost town.
There you go. Okay. A ghost town. We'll see you next year.
And it's not even Christmas yet, but we're talking Halloween
Sending it back
for
to
next
you.
year.
I'm going to leave it on a jolly note.
But the Christmas stuff, Joe is like Coatesville's version of Buddy the Elf.
Oh, yeah.
Good stuff.
He's a good guy. Yeah.